Alex Eala has reached a new career high of world number 28 in the Women's Tennis Association rankings.
The lights of Arthur Ashe Stadium blaze against the New York skyline as more than 23,000 fans filled every seat. Cameras flashed from every corner of the arena. Millions watched across the world. On one side of the net stood Aryna Sabalenka, the reigning world number 1, known for thunderous serves and relentless power. Across from her stood Alex Eala, the young Filipino sensation whose fearless rise had captivated tennis fans around the globe. It wasn't just another match. It was experience versus youth, power versus precision, a champion defending her throne against a fearless challenger with nothing to lose. From the opening point, Sabalenka reminded everyone why she ruled the WTA Tour. Her first serve exploded off the racket at nearly 120 miles per hour. Ace! The crowd gasped. Another crushing forehand winner followed. Then another. Eala sprinted from corner to corner, somehow managing to return shots that seemed impossible to reach. But Sabalenka kept attacking. Every rally ended with another blistering winner. Within minutes, she raced to a 4-1 lead. Commentators praise her aggressive tactics. Sabalenka is simply overpowering Alex Eala. The pressure continued. A powerful backhand down the line earned another break. After just 36 minutes, Sabalenka captured the opening set 6-4. She walked confidently to her chair. Eala quietly wrapped a towel around her shoulders. She wasn't smiling. She wasn't frustrated. She was thinking. Her coach caught her eye from the player's box. One simple message. Believe. As the second set began, something changed. Instead of matching Sabalenka's power, Eala began using angles, drop shots, high looping topspin, sudden changes of pace. The rallies became longer. Sabalenka started moving farther than she had all night. The crowd noticed. Every point became louder. Every rally drew bigger applause. At 3-3, Eala produced one of the shots of the tournament, sliding near the doubles alley. She somehow flicked a cross-court forehand winner that landed inches inside the sideline. The stadium erupted. Sabalenka stared in disbelief. Momentum had shifted. Still, the world number 1 refused surrender. She answered with booming serves and crushing returns. Neither player could gain separation. The scoreboard reached 5-5. The tension inside Arthur Ashe Stadium became almost unbearable. Then came the rally everyone would remember. 36 shots. Both players sprinting, sliding, defending, attacking. Sabalenka unleashed a massive forehand. Eala somehow reached it. Another smash. Another recovery. Finally, Eala fired a backhand winner down the line. The crowd exploded to its feet. Even Sabalenka applauded with her racket. Moments later, Eala broke serve. Serving for set, she stayed calm despite the pressure. Ace. Forehand winner. Backhand winner. One final overhead smash. Set point. Sabalenka attacked with everything she had. Eala countered with a stunning passing shot. Game. Set. Alex Eala. The match was level. Final score after 2 sets. Sabalenka 6-4, Eala 7-5. The deciding set felt like a championship fight. Every point carried enormous weight. Every mistake mattered. Sabalenka attacked relentlessly. Eala defended with incredible speed. The stadium echoed with chants. Let's go, Alex. Come on, Aryna. Neither player blinked. At 2-2, Eala produced another unforgettable moment. A perfect backhand. Return clipped the baseline before spinning away untouched. Break point. Sabalenka saved one. Then another. On the third opportunity, Eala ripped a forehand winner past the world number 1. She raised her fist. The crowd roared. Leading 3-2, Eala began playing the best tennis of her career. Her movement became even faster. Her confidence soared. Every passing shot found the line. Every lob landed perfectly. Sabalenka continued fighting. She unleashed one final surge, saving multiple break points with fearless winners. But Eala never panicked. Instead, she stayed patient. One rally at a time. 1 point at a time. 1 game at a time. Serving at 5-3 for the biggest victory of her fictional career, the stadium fell silent. First serve. In. Sabalenka returned deep. The rally began. Forehand, backhand, slice, topspin. Neither player gave an inch. Finally, Sabalenka attacked the net. Eala sprinted wide. She flicked a breathtaking cross-court passing shot that landed on the sideline. Winner. Championship point. The crowd rose as one. Sabalenka fired one last huge serve. Eala blocked it back. A fierce exchange followed. Then, with perfect timing, Eala stepped inside the baseline and crushed a forehand into the open court. Winner. Game. Set. Match. Alex Eala. Final score. Alex Eala def. Aryna Sabalenka 4-6, 7-5, 6-3 for a moment. Neither player moved. Then the arena erupted. Thousands stood applauding. Sabalenka smiled despite the disappointment. She walked to the net. The two players shared a respectful handshake. Sabalenka congratulated Eala with a warm smile and a few quiet words. The crowd applauded the display of sportsmanship. Eala looked toward her team. They were already celebrating. Tears filled her eyes. She slowly dropped her racket, raised both arms toward the sky, closed her eyes, and soaked in the unforgettable moment. The cameras captured fans waving Philippine flags throughout the stadium. Commentators described it as one of the most thrilling fictional matches ever imagined. As golden lights illuminated the court, Eala thanked the crowd before walking toward her supporters. The stadium echoed with cheers. The scoreboard glowed above the arena. Alex Eala winner 4-6, 7-5, 6-3. The final cinematic sequence showed slow-motion highlights. Sabalenka's explosive serves. Eala's impossible defensive gets. Spectacular cross-court winners. Emotional crowd reactions. Respectful handshake at the net. Eala lifting both arms in celebration as confetti drifted through the lights. The screen faded to black. One final message appeared. Champions are not remembered only for how they win, but for the courage they show when the odds are against them. As the lights of Arthur Ashe Stadium glowed beneath the New York skyline, Alex Eala stood alone at the baseline, taking one final deep breath. Across the net, Aryna Sabalenka, the reigning world number one, waited with the confidence of a champion who had conquered the sport's biggest stages. More than 20,000 fans packed the stadium, while millions watched around the world. It was youth versus experience, precision versus power, and the atmosphere felt electric long before the first serve. Sabalenka wasted no time reminding everyone why she sat atop the rankings. Her opening serve exploded past 190 kilometers per hour, followed by a crushing forehand winner that left Eala frozen. Every ground stroke carried incredible pace, forcing the young Filipino to defend from several feet behind the baseline. The rallies were short, the pressure relentless, and Sabalenka dictated every exchange with fearless aggression. Within minutes, she had established complete control, breaking serve twice to build a commanding lead. Eala refused to panic. Although she trailed on the scoreboard, she continued chasing every ball with remarkable determination. Her speed drew applause from the crowd, but Sabalenka's power proved overwhelming. After 40 intense minutes, the world number one sealed the opening set 6-4 with a booming ace down the center. She walked confidently to her chair, while Eala quietly studied the court, knowing she needed a completely different approach if she wanted to stay alive. The second set began with subtle changes. Instead of matching Sabalenka's raw power, Eala relied on movement, sharp angles, and clever shot selection. She mixed deep topspin with delicate drop shots, forcing Sabalenka to sprint forward before scrambling back toward the baseline. The rallies grew longer, and for the first time momentum began to shift. Every spectacular defensive save from Eala brought louder cheers, and the energy inside the stadium steadily swung in her favor. At 5-5, the match produced its defining rally. More than 30 breathtaking shots flew across the net as both players pushed each other to the limit. Sabalenka fired explosive forehands into the corners, but Eala somehow tracked down every ball with incredible speed. Finally, after an exhausting exchange, Eala unleashed a fearless backhand winner down the line. The crowd erupted in a standing ovation as even Sabalenka smiled in appreciation of the extraordinary shot. Riding the wave of momentum, Eala earned the decisive break before confidently serving out the set 7-5. Suddenly, the match was level, and the stadium sensed history in the making. Everything came down to the deciding set. Every point carried enormous weight, and neither player was willing to surrender. Sabalenka attacked with the determination of a champion defending her reputation, while Eala answered with fearless precision and relentless court coverage. Spectacular rallies became the norm as each woman displayed incredible athleticism, drawing deafening applause after nearly every point. At 2-2, Eala created the breakthrough she desperately needed. After surviving several powerful serves, she redirected a blistering return onto the baseline for a clean winner, earning a crucial service break. The crowd exploded with excitement as Philippine flags waved throughout the stadium. For the first time all night, Eala held the advantage. Sabalenka refused to fade quietly. She responded with thunderous returns and aggressive net play, saving multiple break points while keeping the pressure firmly on her opponent. Yet Eala remained remarkably calm. She trusted her movement, stayed patient during the longest rallies, and waited for the perfect opportunity to strike. Each successful point boosted her confidence, while the crowd's energy continued to fuel her remarkable comeback. Serving at 5-3 for the match, Eala faced the biggest moment of her fictional career. The stadium fell almost completely silent. Sabalenka returned the first serve deep, beginning one final unforgettable rally. Forehands, backhands, slices, and powerful drives echoed through the arena as both players produced spectacular tennis. Finally, Sabalenka charged toward the net, looking to finish the point with authority. Eala sprinted wide, planted her feet, and ripped a breathtaking cross-court passing shot that landed inches inside the sideline. Match point. 1 point later, Sabalenka delivered another huge serve, but Eala blocked it back with perfect timing. The rally unfolded at breathtaking speed until Eala stepped confidently inside the baseline and unleashed a fearless forehand winner into the open court. Game, set, match. Alex Eala. Final score, 4-6, 7-5, 6-3. For a few unforgettable seconds, the entire stadium stood frozen before erupting into thunderous applause. Sabalenka lowered her head in disappointment, but immediately walked to the net with grace and professionalism. She smiled warmly, shook Eala's hand, and congratulated her on an incredible performance. The gesture earned another standing ovation, reminding everyone that true champions are defined not only by victory but also by respect. Overcome with emotion, Eala looked toward her team before slowly raising both arms high above her head. Tears filled her eyes as the crowd roared louder than ever, celebrating an unforgettable fictional comeback. Cameras captured fans waving Philippine flags, children cheering from the front rows, and spectators applauding one of the most dramatic matches ever imagined. As golden lights illuminated the court and epic music swelled, Eala stood at center court with a smile that reflected years of hard work, unwavering belief, and fearless determination. It was a perfect ending to a cinematic tennis story, one that inspired every fan to believe that heart, courage, and resilience can overcome even the greatest challenge.